going on, YouTube, fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of Hood Tales, man. Before I start, be sure to tap that like button. Definitely watch this video to the end to hear the full story and all the details in the case. For the day one, fam, y'all already know it's all love. Thanks for tuning back into another episode. If you're new to the channel and you feeling the content, feel free to subscribe. Definitely hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Let's get right into the story. Growing up, one important thing to almost everybody was friends. The circle you were in usually determined your status, the way you was treated by your peers, your whole social life. It's just all about status, especially in them younger years, like high school. You walk into the school feeling like that dude or that girl, depending on who spoke to you, shook your hand, or how many people will ride with you if something jumped off. You think back then, my friends are solid and had my best interests. That's them naive days. Once you start getting older and having different experiences, you soon realize a handshake or smile doesn't mean anything. Loyalty is just a word. Your homie might talk to a girl he knows you was feeling, steal from you, or become cool with the dude you don't rock with like that. Your other homie might become jealous of you because the way you carry yourself, the money you make, the clothes you wear, or the attention you get from people. It's really petty, but it lets you know if something this petty can show me you a snake, it's best to get the poison out, remove you from my yard before you bite again. Then as you mature, you notice more flaws in people, giving you the discernment to know who to let in and who is cruddy or not right. But unfortunately, some of us never learn, holding on to that blind loyalty, thinking it's all love when it's not, and that can cost you your life. And on this episode of Hood Tales, we will be taking it to Houston, Texas, to discuss a case of a jealous and envious friend who crossed his homie for material things. Back in 2018, 22-year-old Shane Huck was navigating the streets of Houston, Texas. Not too much was known on how Shane made his bread, but people who knew him agreed the young man stayed fresh with a pocket full of money and shining with jewelry, including a Superman piece, which was allegedly worth 10 racks. Shane, proud of the moves he was making in life, will often post pictures on social media showing his progress, the money he was getting, and the jewelry he was wearing, thinking it was motivation and people would be happy for him. One of his homies, who he had been known for a little minute, was a 20-year-old man named Paul Eichmere. Paul and Shane will always hang out and kick it, just chopping it up and sliding through the city together. Thinking that was his man's, Shane felt comfortable being around Paul with all his jewelry on and money in his pocket. It seemed it was all love and no envy there. But things would take a turn when on December 11th, 2018, Houston police was called to Fairmont Street near the intersection of West Airport Boulevard and Hillcroft Avenue to find a young man shot multiple times with his pockets turned inside out. The victim was unfortunately pronounced gone on the scene and was later identified as 22-year-old Shane Huck. Detectives talked to people in the area who stated they saw Shane and Paul riding together in the area earlier that day, and they seemed like they was chilling, having a good time. When detectives asked what Shane was wearing, everybody stated a lot of jewelry, chains, watches, and all. Police quickly realized when his body was found, the young man had none of that. It pointed to a robbery. They quickly asked where Paul was at. Some people stated Paul had become jealous of Shane after looking at his pictures on social media and seeing all the money and jewelry he had. But others stated no, they were close homies and that wasn't the case. DNA was done on Shane's clothes in hopes of determining whoever hit him left behind fingerprints. They got a hit. The prints on his pants pockets belonged to Paul. Detectives also got word that days after Shane was killed, Paul was pawning a lot of jewelry and a gun, including Shane's prized Superman piece. A warrant was put out for the young man, and he was taken into custody a day after Christmas, charged with capital murder and robbery. Police alleged Shane was riding with Paul when Paul decided to up a blick and rob him for all his jewelry and money, then shot his so-called friend, ran with his body before dumping him in the location he was found. Days later, pawning the thousands of dollars worth of jewelry. Over 5 years would go by before the case made its way to trial. Prosecutors painted a picture of Paul being a jealous-hearted friend who wanted what Shane had to the point he took it and hit him for it. Paul was eventually found guilty and at 25 years old, sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Rest in peace to Shane. I send my prayers and condolences to his family. It's an old saying, who needs enemies when you have fake friends? Some people have blind loyalty and they believe because somebody say I love you bro, I'm happy for you, that they really mean it. It's real life snakes out here that you can't see until they bite. To some people, friendship is based on what you can do for them, or y'all stay friends as long as y'all on the same level in life. As soon as you elevate, the jealousy comes. Paul knocked his homie off for a Superman chain and a couple of dollars. Took it to the pawn shop and probably got a little or nothing. He literally traded a chain for a life sentence. Watch who you call bro. All enemies don't come with hate or a certain demeanor. Some come with a smile and handshake. So remember, we gotta succeed not to fail, so we won't be just another hood tale. Man, crazy story, man. Rest in peace to Shane. Yeah, that's wild for you to allegedly knock your homie off for a chain, you feel me? And I'm sure whatever kind of way Shane was making his money, if Paul would have been like, bro, I'm messed up out here, I need to get some bread, I'm trying to be like you, he probably would have put him on. But some people, they don't even do all that. They don't say nothing. They just go in straight attack mode. You feel me? People say he plotted on his homie all social media. I don't know how long they was cool, but you posting pictures, you thinking it's motivation. And the whole time, the people in your friends list or the people in your circle, they watching you, wishing they was you or plotting on you. You feel me? You gotta watch that. You gotta watch people out here, man. Everybody ain't gonna be happy for you. Everybody ain't gonna be happy for your success, no matter how you getting it. It can be legit. You could be out here working a 9 to 5. It's some people that feel like they can't do it, or either they can, they don't want to do it. They just wait for you to get it and they try to take it, man. Real messed up situation. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Definitely be respectful. I appreciate you if you made it to the end. This is another episode of Hood Tales. Y'all already know it's all love, fam. It's your boy Tony 2 times. I'm out.